The following program contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
Sorry to burp. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and the girls, welcome to Aux After Dark, the late night great night show where Dean the Dream Martin and Marco G, the six scale scoundrel, talk about our dreams, our lives, our trials, our tribulations, and more. Marco, how are we doing today?
Bro, best day I've had in a long time. So
Really? Dude, same.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Wow.
Okay, good to hear.
I'm
Oh
glad
my
to hear my
gosh.
homies are doing well.
Yeah, man.
Wow,
No,
what the
we're
heck,
we're
bro?
down. We're up real bad right now. That makes no sense.
Wow.
Yeah, things are good, man. So why was your day
Wow.
so good, Zach?
Well, let's hit Dean first. Dean, tell me about how you're doing, bro.
I'm doing pretty good. A little upset because I'm an idiot.
What the fuck?
But
What happened? No, you're not. How dare you?
dude, I needed groceries bad today. I didn't
Okay.
have anything in the
Oh, no.
fridge.
Okay, so then you fucking ring the bell and your servant gets the groceries. Like, what is there to tell?
No, so I ordered groceries, right? I'm like, put in the order, deliver it at 2:30 to 3:30 in the afternoon. You know, I have to wake up a little early, but it's fine.
Crazy.
And I'm like, okay, cool. So I set an alarm. I wake up. I'm sitting at my computer. It's like 3 something. I was like, man, they haven't fucking texted me that they're like on the way. And that's happened before. But I was like, well, let me just check and make sure I didn't miss the delivery. Maybe my camera didn't pick it up or something. Because sometimes the Ring doorbells are real spotty. So I check and it's like delivery for tomorrow. And I was like,
What the fuck, bro?
I put in this order last night. What the fuck? And then I realized I put in the order after midnight for tomorrow.
Oh, dude.
So it's not until
It's like for Monday.
Sunday.
Or Sunday, yeah.
Yeah, not until Sunday at 2:30. So I'm like, fuck. Like, I don't have tea. I don't have fucking
Damn,
any
bro.
food. So I had to, luckily my mom was coming over today anyway. So she got me some chicken nuggets from McDonald's. But I was like, God damn it, dude. Like, it's such a little mistake that just fucking ruins your whole day. But other than that, pretty good. I mean, I gave Zach some news a little while ago that's pretty great. But I
Wait,
don't know if you want to get totally into that. But
Oh,
wait,
yeah,
what news?
I think we do.
I actually don't know.
the ban on Twitch.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I was confused. Oh, yeah, Hassan Piker fucking got banned on, was it Twitch, you said?
Twitch, yeah.
Damn.
I may sound ignorant with this question. Who is that?
He's he's an extreme left. He's basically the Alex Jones of the left. He's like very extreme.
Alex Jones of the left is wild. Okay.
Yeah. And I didn't, that's not me saying that. That was like I think like the Huffington Post or somebody put out an article of like where people land on the spectrum, and he was the equivalent of Alex Jones, but the left. But he's been on Twitch for the past 2 years,
Yeah.
spouting pro-terrorist propaganda and shit, and fucking.
Let me be delicate the way I ask this. Would he be a fan of Gal Gadot?
No. No,
He's
he
very
would call her-
anti-Israeli.
Yeah, he's super anti-Israeli and anti-Jew. Like he just hates Jews. Is basically it. Super pro Hamas. He like plays their propaganda on fucking stream and like makes people watch their fucking shit. And he's fucking
Griffin?
honestly crazy.
Toy Mafia, Bob Dylan, Mario, what's up, guys?
What's up, Griffin? Yeah. So people have been like begging Twitch to ban him for literally forever. And he finally got banned today. We'll see how long it is. It should be fucking permanent because everything he does literally goes against their fucking TOS. But like he's like their literal favorite streamer, and so they never do anything about him. It's wild. It's nuts.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So that's a positive.
It's a huge W.
Yeah, overall it's not too bad. Today was a wonderful day. I don't think it could have gone better. Got to sleep in a little bit, which was pretty nice. Zeus was
Hell
being
yeah.
a bad boy all night, but wasn't too bad. We got invited to a birthday dinner, or lunch rather, at 12 today. So that was fun. We got to go to this restaurant that I had been wanting to try for a while.
Is
It
that
was
why
my
you're all
buddy-
dressed up today?
No, honestly, the shirt I was wearing was nicer, but I was like, fuck, we're gonna stream, so I just put on the first shirt that I found. But it was nice. We got to have lunch with him and his wife and his kids, and we went to this place called Mambo in San Antonio, and it was
Mambo.
it was really fun. They have like this little kids playground area, so we got to hang out with the kids. His daughter is Vivi's teammate from gymnastics. Yeah, seafood. And
Did Victoria
It was
get
fun.
to eat
We,
anything? Poor girl.
yeah. We made sure that they knew that she had an allergen, and they have special ways to prepare the food. But yeah, his daughter's so cute. His son, I don't think he likes me. He's like 3. he's like, so I bought him a toy today. But after that, it was so beautiful. It was literally so beautiful because the restaurant is, Dean, this is 2 minutes from my house. Okay, so I'm a big fan already. And then from there, we hit like all the errands were like in a perfect row. It was beautiful. We went to
Chef's kiss.
It was, bro, we went to Five Below at Ingram. Then we went to Ollie's at Ingram, and I got the 2 toys. And then I also got a Everett Ross for the suit for my Spider-Man. And then we went to... What's up, Ben?
Hey.
I can't
We
hear
went
you guys at all, so
to-
just give me 2 minutes.
Uh-oh. Yeah, you're good. We went to... what is that? I think CVS or Family Dollar. There
I
we
can hear
go.
you now.
Victoria to get some stuff. And we went... Dude, it was perfect. Like, could not have been better errands that we ran. It was so efficient. And we're making we're participating in making 3 of our teammates. A trio is going to nationals in Tennessee in June, and so me and one of the moms and Victoria putting together some goodie bags. So I asked all the girls what their favorite snacks were, and so we bought a bunch of stuff at Five Below. And Vivi loves Five Below, so that was nice. And then we went home, and then, dude, took a fucking fat nap. It was ridiculous. It was honestly.
I thought you were gonna say took a fat shit. I was like, yeah, that could make anyone's day better.
Dude, I wish. That's the only thing that could have been better. And then I got to eat the rest of my rice because their rice portion was ridiculous. And then HEB, let me put you on game, Dean. HEB has these chicken wings that are frozen, but I guess they're like pre-cooked. Or I don't know, they're frozen, but they're seasoned. They come
I
out so
think I
good in
know
the
which ones
oven.
you're talking about.
There's about 16 in a bag. Dude, they come out
Yeah,
so
they
fucking
come
good.
in like
Different
teriyaki
flavors.
and barbecue.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get those all the time. Put them in the
Dude.
air fryer, bro.
Oh,
Fuck yeah.
fuck yeah, dude. We were like, should we make 1 bag or 2 bags? And I was like, let's just do 1. And it was like the perfect amount of food. It was so
Heat up a
good.
pita along with it. Game
Dude,
over.
get some fucking rangoons. I'll be gooning for the goons. And yeah, I'm working
Yeah.
on some 3D printing stuff. This is what I'm working on now. So we're making luggage tags it's actually a pretty complex bag that we're making. But I got the gym's logo and I turned it into a vector. And then we're going to vinyl the girls' names on there. So excited.
Cool.
And dude, it's just, Dean, like, we have a very messy house, I'm not gonna lie, but I know where everything is in my house. It's like a sixth sense. I was looking
Yeah.
for my 2DS charger, and I was like, Victoria, go to the dish rack, the drawer to the left, top left of that drawer, you'll find the DS and the DS and the 3DS chargers. Boom. Bro, Bob, I saw this shit today at Five Below.
What?
Reese's has a new peanut butter cups with strawberry or grape jelly inside. I wanted to try it so bad.
Oh,
I was like,
peanut
no,
butter
we
I
don't
bet.
do that.
cups.
I bet they're fucking good, bro. I bet they're
I was
good.
Dude,
like, that's been a thing since like the 90s, but I was thinking like the peanut butter jars. where
This
it's,
is
like,
gluten-free, I'd
pre-mixed.
assume, too, right, Ben?
probably.
Yeah, probably, yeah. Although I'm trying to be sugar free and chocolate free for a little while. It's been hard. I'm at week 5 of no
Why?
chocolate.
Why would
in
you
the
do this
evening.
yourself?
Well, because I was eating chocolate almonds like they were going out of style. Like I was literally going through like a huge bag of dark chocolate almonds like every like maybe 2 or 3 days. And my smoking habit doesn't help, right? So I was like,
Yeah.
okay, I need to stop doing this to myself in the evenings because I was trying to go to the gym and I was trying to have results, and then just crushing the chocolate nuts every day. So,
Did you ever pick up? Did you ever pick up any parodies?
no, what do you mean?
Parodies nuts. Yes.
Ow!
God
God, his
damn.
finally got
ass, bro.
That was
Wow.
ridiculous.
I'll take it.
That was wow.
I had to
that-
ask. I was like, I was like, that could be a thing. I don't even know.
Wow.
Sweet,
Hate to
my
see it.
sweet summer child Ben.
Wow.
That was fucking
that
wild.
that was an old school
I
one
walked out of
though.
that one. That is an old one.
Wow.
Men, we never grow up. We just get older.
That's right.
That sounds really good. Peanut butter jelly,
Doesn't.
Reese's cups, dude. You know what else I really want to try now that we're on that subject? New food.
Yeah.
That Sprite tea.
Manny showed us that. Yeah.
Yeah, me and my sister saw a commercial for it. We were like, "What the fuck? That sounds
Like
awesome."
sweet tea, Sprite sweet tea.
I don't know.
Dude, your
I
guess
don't
is
even
as
know
good
how
as
you would
mine.
combine those two things.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and stop at a gas station and get one.
The one I'm itching to try, and now definitely these Reese's peanut butter cups. Like I need to try that. But the Pop-Tart ice cream sandwiches,
Yeah.
I've looked them up in my
Oh.
area. I can't find them, but I'm desperate to try it. It looks really fucking good.
I saw those. There was a guy on TikTok who bought like every single version of it.
I might have to try that, Bob. I have a doctor's appointment. I think it's when is it, bro? I'm kind of nervous about it, to be honest. I gotta get labs done. I had a nightmare about it last night. On
Dude, I
Friday, I might
totally-
get them to celebrate.
I
had
don't
a
know
dream
how
my
often
doctor's
that-
like, dude, your blood was terrible. I don't know how what factor that but it was a bad dream. So
Damn.
hoping
bro.
my A1C is trending better.
You're reminding me that I had a doctor's appointment in December and I was supposed to get the labs and I've been putting it off until now. I mean, now we're about a half a year later, so I should probably go do that.
They don't have it online. You can just read it.
I didn't fast. That was my problem. They're like, "Oh, sorry, we can't take your
Oh.
blood because you did you fast?" I was like, "Oh no, my
Oh,
bad. I
yeah,
didn't
no,
think of
it's-
that. Oh, just come back next week and 6
Never
months
did,
later."
bro.
So yeah,
Wow.
yeah. So I'll have to look into some alternatives at this
Yo,
point.
I had a miracle happen this week. Like, honestly, probably a genuine miracle. Actually, I had two, but
miracle?
I'm not only gonna talk about one. Yeah, so we have this little like hidey hole place where we keep a spare key. Like, you know, if like
Gross.
someone needs to get in our house or whatever.
In your
And,
hiney hole? Ugh.
Hidey hole, you fucking.
Oh,
fool.
my bad.
Anyways, I was reaching in to grab that key, and dude, I fucking pulled my hand out, and there was like 4 wasps on my hand, because I guess it was a nest that had gotten made in there,
Jesus.
because it'd been a while that we used it. Dude, I just went like this, all the wasps flew
nightmare.
off, and they were good, dude. And I should have been stung like a bunch of times. Like the wasps, I think were more shocked than I was. They were like, "What the fuck?" Just chilling in this little
Nobody
fucking
sticks their head in here.
nook, bro. And this dude just stuck his hand in there. Dude,
damn.
miraculous, dude. I cannot believe it.
I had a miracle happen to me this week as well, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
What happened,
I recieved the Master Sword.
Oh yeah.
Not only is that not a scam, that's like incredibly well done.
Actually,
You know what's
mine-
crazy? Ben's the scammer in this.
Yeah, fucking
yeah. It's
God.
sharp. It's sharp. It's engraved like
Bro.
it's oiled
This
up.
was
It's battle ready. So it's D2 steel. It is heavy duty shit.
How much
Like-
did you pay
like
for
it-
this?
So I
Well, okay, well,
so,
before the.
So just in case anybody doesn't realize or know the story, I went to Comic-Con recently, and there was these sword, prop replica booths all over the place, right? And I love Zelda Ocarina of Time. It's my favorite game of all time, and I've always wanted a Master Sword. And every time I go to this Comic-Con, I see the Master Sword on display. And this year I was like, I'm going to buy it. And then I walked around the whole thing, and I was like, you don't need it. Go home, you don't need it. So I left, went home, thought about it for like maybe 2 nights, and I was like, screw it. I still want that Master Sword. So I looked up this like sword making company, and basically you could order the sword, you can like choose the blade steel type, you could say if you wanted it battle ready, so sharpened or not, all these things, and depending on the level, the more cost you obviously got. So if you just wanted it to be something you hang on the wall, it was cheap. If you wanted to something you could like hit against something, it's more expensive. So I paid $400 for this American, which is like $600 Canadian. Paid it. I was like, okay, got it out of my system, excited for this. Go to bed, wake up the next day, look at the website again, and realize I didn't look at any of the reviews, which is dumb as hell when you're spending that kind of money.
Do that
Because
all the time.
all
I'm
of
like,
the
fuck.
all of the reviews were like, "This is a scam website." Like all of it, every comment, everything was like, "You're gonna get scammed. Don't spend your money here." All the things, and then so I'm like, great, that sucks, right?" So I called the bank, cancel my credit card, tell them this is what happened. Here's what the reviews say. Like, is there any way I can get my money back? They're like, 12 to 14-day review period. We'll get back to you. I ended up getting my money back, so like that's pretty sweet on the credit card. And then a couple days ago, we were getting ready for the Tuesday show, the Collecting Live weekly show, and Mike's on the show, and he's
Collecting Live Weekly.
Collecting,
what did I
collecting
say?
Live
What did I
Weekly.
say? Collecting Weekly Live. Sorry,
Collecting Live
dyslexia. I
Weekly.
hate to see it. Getting ready for the show, and Mike had made me like a Let's Get Nuts lit 3D printed sign like 2 months ago, and it's been just lost in the mail. And I got a
Wow.
UPS notification on Monday
Oh,
night
I
to say
remember
something was
this.
coming
Yeah.
on Tuesday, and I had no idea what this thing was. But I'm like, I've ordered head sculpts all over the place. I've got custom capes coming from random places. So like, it's probably just one of those things. I paid the $25 customs fee,
Yeah.
and the sword showed up.
Wow.
So now I've got this sword that I technically did not pay for.
Sorry, maybe I missed it.
for.
What was the
So,
price approximately?
$400.
Fuck, dude, that's a lot.
Holy shit! I thought it was
Yeah,
like
well, 'cause-
135.
No, 'cause I was
180.
like, if I'm gonna
Ben
go-
got that-
if I'm gonna go
that
in-
big money, bro.
That's right. I was like, if I'm gonna go in on a sword, I might as well get something that, like, if zombie apocalypses happen, I want to be able to chop those fuckers in half. You know what I'm saying? So like, and
Yeah,
we
it's
don't
got
have
the
guns
DT
here, or very,
steel.
very few of us have guns here. So now I actually
Yeah.
have a weapon in my house that's not some plates. So not that I'll ever need it. I live basically in a retirement home. So,
Wow.
anyways, so yeah, I currently locked on. I mean, the bank still may charge me again. I don't know if they may try and charge me again. Like, there's a good chance. So, it is what it is if it happens. But I was happy with it, although there is some scamminess to it. Like, if I'd paid the money that I'd paid for it, like, for example, like the hilt, for example, like lines up like absolute balls. This feels basically just like tape, like
What's wrong
kind
with
of
your
like
balls?
electrical tape, electric tape, right?
You're funny.
Like otherwise it's pretty well made for the most part, like, but I don't think I would have been super happy with it. The plaque that came with it doesn't even have any like suspending tongs or whatever, so like I had to drill screws into it. It was super cheap looking, and it also came with a holster so that I could wear it if I wanted to. But it's like the cheapest, like pleathery looking fucking holster I've ever seen. Like Hot Toys makes better ones, 100%.
Yeah.
So no way I'd be able to carry the weight of this thing for very long with that thing. So I still see why people probably called it a scam, because they're like, we paid $600 and this is not a, I'm gonna bring it into battle sword necessarily, but it's still pretty cool.
Yeah. No, that's. So you're not gonna actively like. You're just gonna wait to see what happens, I guess.
Yeah, well, yeah, of course. At this point, like, it is what it is. They like, I feel bad, but I also don't, because like so I immediately had also emailed them to say please cancel my order, like same day, like within the 24 hours, just to say like don't start making it like I want to cancel the order. And I heard back from them about 11 days later, kind of somewhere between the case, and their email said to me, sorry for our slow response, our business owner just died, so we're taking some time to get things like back on track. And I was like, oh, okay, that sounds like super scammy. And then the order never got officially canceled. I never received any other communication from them, even after I said, hey, like, I've canceled this order with you, please like cancel the order. Never heard anything from them. And then it just showed up, so it's just like, that's super weird. Super weird
That's
experience. But the website looked damn legit, and all the things looked really good. Like, do your research, folks, if you're gonna spend that kind of money.
Yeah.
So, and I am ready for zombies now. Yes,
There you go.
we're like Michonne.
Canadian zombies. Hey, bud. Let me get your brains there, bud.
Yeah, yeah. And then I got my my in-art Paul Atreides. It just had arrived.
Oh,
so
nice.
that's kind of cool.
I still want to know your thoughts on that. I'm not watching that fucking
Can I have
video,
it?
but no, I'm kidding. I'm definitely gonna
I'm not
watch
gonna
your review.
Marco asked what I thought of the figure, and I told him to watch the video.
I almost blocked you at that point. That was a wild thing to do.
Free friendship? What the fuck?
I was when you said the joke, I was like, I'll wait for him to actually tell me, and then you literally just didn't tell me and left the link up, and
100%.
now I won't watch it out of spite.
That's fair.
That's
I do really like it, but I did have some like weird challenges. So like the figure body, like the legs don't line up. And I've done everything. I've tried shifting the hip. I've tried shifting like the lower abdominal. Like I've been collecting figures for years, right? I tried everything to get these guys like. I even like bent him like in half, like in a sitting position, trying to like nothing. His one leg is noticeably shorter than the other. It's super fucking weird. And then the head sculpt is amazing though. I mean, like it's really really good. The only thing that I really didn't like about it otherwise was the instructions. While it's such like a beautiful instruction manual, it doesn't tell you how to like get the head in, and the hole like in the figure does not look big enough to be able to get a head sculpt into, let alone like grabbing it by the hair that's like this beautiful hair that you've paid for and like jamming it into this figure. It was crazy. So you have to pull the hood away, and like I used the sculpted sculpt that comes with it. It's like a mask sculpt, and I pushed that in to kind of make the hole big enough. Giggity. But so anyways, I didn't like that aspect of it. I had to literally look up another video to see how to get the head sculpt in, because at first I like started unclasping clasps on the side of him and stuff before I realized I'm like, no, the armor definitely doesn't come off. There's no other way. So
Yeah.
Bro.
I was not a fun process.
It was kind of the same with the Joker, honestly, with the in-art Joker. It's like my head still might not be fully connected to that
Fully
body
in?
after pushing it. Yeah.
I would rather they ship it with the head already connected, honestly. I think I messed up the hair more trying to get it in than I would have just like in shipping. The other piece that I still don't love, and maybe you guys like it more than I do, but I don't like that everything is individually wrapped, because like
I fucking hate that shit.
the presentation style is just like kind of boring. You open it up and everything just looks like folded Kleenex in like black foam, you know? Like, and there's an element of like if you like the experience of unwrapping things, then you probably would like it more than I would. But I feel like it keeps everything safe enough in the foam as it is. I don't think that it needs that level of protection for everything. So, and it takes away from the wow factor.
Yeah.
But otherwise,
We
it's
know
a
Ben
great
doesn't.
figure.
We know Ben's not a big fan of protection too. So
Wow.
Wow.
You know that I am, huh? Technically.
that's how the Magnum joke started. Holy shit.
So funny.
Oh god, I need to think about what I sent you guys. Let's see.
Nah, dude, keep sending them. Keep sending them.
Did you see my QR code suggestion, Zach?
I did. I have
That
not.
was stupid. You
Why?
thought it was
What?
really dumb.
What the hell, bro?
Wow,
No.
you probably did.
I don't know. I don't even know what
to,
you're talking about.
Now I've got
No,
a
I did
sword
see
to
it.
like take myself out with.
Okay.
Wow.
Fucking
All right, Kari.
Japanese samurai, bro.
Forever sleep.
Actually, it's funny that you say this, because there's actually a perfect like little nook right here that I could add one. So yeah, it's not a bad idea. If I for some reason I might need just to remember to do it on Tuesday during the show. If I forget. Actually, I'll just do it now. Let me.
It took me like 30 seconds to make it.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You are not wrong, bro.
It's my first your first QR code. Basically, for everybody watching, I recommended to Zach that for her channel membership, if you're not a channel member, there should be a QR code on the slide. So, because like I don't know about you guys, but I'm lazy trying to find things. If there's more than like one or two places that I have to click to find something, I might just not do it. So, if it's just like a quick, you can watch the TV and take a picture of the screen. Boom. And then we'd love to have you.
That's such a good idea, bro. Because yeah, anything more than 2 button clicks, I think we've been experiencing that with CW Plus, so people are like, well, I gotta click this, and then it's
Bro,
like,
okay, people are just actually retired on CW Plus, bro. It's like, it's really not that crazy of a task. Like,
I
Yeah.
still actually have. I'm a channel member, and I still have a hard time finding the stream. If I'm being honest, I don't know where to look for it.
It's in the Discord and the chat. Everything.
I'm not in the Discord or in the chat.
bro,
That's
let me
your
see if this
fault.
let's see if this code works.
bro. So
Let's
more
see.
about me, anyways. No, I know we started off. I was saying I had
Oh,
a
what the
great day.
fuck?
Gigi's been traveling,
Yeah.
so missing her a lot, obviously. But Pancake and I have been holding it down. But like work has been so crazy and our weekends have been kind of packed full of a lot of events. This is like the first day in a long time. What was that? Oh, this is the first time in a long time I remember
ASMR.
just like doing nothing at all today. Like I played Jedi Survivor. I freaking that's it. Like watched Black Mirror, watched some episodes of The Studio. It was a beautiful, glorious day. Took a nap. It was a really, really nice day. So needed that.
I've heard the studio is pretty good. You liking it?
It's really dumb. It's really dumb, but
Yeah? Okay.
it's well made. Like I think it's worthy of your time to watch it, but it's not like I can't say, oh, this is one of the best shows I've seen. It's just
Sure.
it's well crafted. It's more like vignettes. I think they probably take stories of like things that have happened in Hollywood, and then like each episode kind of has a through line. But yeah, it's worth a watch.
That's cool. I was telling you guys on our messenger chat today. I've been playing with my VR headset and watching watching movies and television shows in VR, which is really cool. And because you can watch it like floating in space or like up on a big screen and stuff. So I've been catching up on Andor after you guys were talking about it last week so much, trying to get caught up. And it's cool because again, like just like watching a Star Wars show floating in space is just something about it. So
Is the
pretty cool.
resolution pretty good on that? Like it's pretty watchable
yeah.
with Andor?
Yeah, definitely pretty watchable. It's not. It's.
And
I mean,
that's
if
on
you're
big
used
screen,
to,
right, Ben?
yeah, that's on big screen. If you're used
You
to
have, like,
like
different
4K
backgrounds, I
TVs
guess?
and stuff, yep, yeah, different environments. You can watch it in like a schoolroom. You can watch it on top of a mountain, space. Like there's so many cool different views. But I would say it's the equivalent of feeling like 720 to 1080 if you're used to watching 4K.
Yeah, it's nice.
Okay.
Like it's
I'd
not,
rather
it's
take
not
that
terrible,
sword
but
and-
it's not. Yeah. Oh my god. Well, and that's the thing. Like for some, the visual acuity is definitely better, but yeah, it's cool. It's cool. It's like watching, as I said, it's like watching Andor at the movie theater by myself.
What headset do you have?
The
It's like a MetaQuest?
not the Oculus. Sorry, the MetaQuest 3. Yeah.
Got it,
MetaQuest
got it.
3. But I would wait if you're thinking about getting one. Wait until the MetaQuest 4 comes out. Sounds like that's coming somewhere Q4 to Q2, maybe somewhere in there. And it sounds like it's getting some other like quality of life improvements and stuff. So, if you're interested in VR, I would say like it's cool. In my opinion, the technology is getting better and more worth the money. But if they're gonna come out with something a little bit better anytime, like I'd wait.
Yours has
I'm a
the
big
3 little
believer.
cameras in the front, right? The big ovals. Okay, so I
Yeah.
must have the MetaQuest 2 then. I thought I had the 3 for some reason.
Bro, yeah, VR is definitely the future. It's just like not super accessible yet, right? Like those wireless headsets are a step in the right direction. Like I have the PSVR 1 and I remember at the time like the most incredible thing I ever experienced. Like I was at a Best Buy, I did a demo, and if you recall there's one that like you're in a cage and you're going down into the ocean and like this shark starts attacking you. So I'm literally just sitting there in this Best Buy like having a panic attack while all these people are just watching me in the VR. But yeah, I think it's incredible technology. So what else have you done in the VR?
I've been playing Iron Man, which is pretty cool because the flying mechanics in it are actually pretty fun, and like the hand cannons and stuff are pretty cool. I've been enjoying Beat Saber because I mean it literally feels like you're dancing with lightsabers. Like it's a good it's good exercise. It gets me off the couch. It amps me up with the songs. And what else have I been playing? I got one of the zombie games but I didn't like it. The hands were way too like flimsy in a weird way. Like you're trying to aim and it's like doing one of these and it's like, well, it's not fun.
The tracking's janky, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, there's been a couple of cool things. But honestly, I've just been enjoying the media content more. Because I will say, like, I'm still lazy at heart, and by the time I'm like ready to play a video game at night, like I've been wanting to play more of the Arkham game that I have, the new Batman Arkham game, because you legitimately feel like you are Batman in the suit, and like
Dean's not a-
you have to throw punches and everything.
Y'all motherfuckers all the time. Oh, I don't have time to play games. And then every time you fucking open your mouths, you're like, I've been playing this fucking game all the time.
I've been punching.
Just admit
punching
it, you're
bad guys,
cowards.
Here's the thing, though, Dean. My game time is so sporadic that, like, if you add in the variable of then trying to coordinate with friends to get on, it will never happen for me. It's like, oh,
dare
like
you.
maybe I got like an hour now to play, like once every like few weeks. So, yeah, but I would love to find a game that we could all jump on together again. Like I'm sure
GTA
GTA
6.
will. There you go. That'll be it for sure.
yeah.
At the very
Okay,
least.
I'll play GTA 6 with y'all.
I'm gonna spend a lot
But
of time on
that's,
GTA 6.
that's even if
Guaranteed.
online is going to be available right away.
You
Ready or
would
Not,
think
dude,
they
is
got-
fucking amazing now. It's so
Because
good.
GTA Online for 5 wasn't available for like a year or something.
True, but they didn't know that they were going to make the massive amounts of money that they've been making on that, right? Like now they know. I'm sure they're pushing to have it day one, especially with the
Yeah,
delay.
probably
I
right.
would assume. What's the game you were saying, Zach?
Ready or Not, dude, it's so good, Dean.
Oh,
I
yeah.
found some mods that lower the difficulty because it's like a SWAT shooter, you know, and you're going in there with fucking C4 and like flashbangs, and these fucking drug addicts are like fucking will of steel, just like not willing to back down. And it wasn't very fun. And I would,
Wow.
you know, it's a game where like you get killed and it's like the mission just starts over. Like there's no like checkpoints. There's no, you know, you might be like an hour into a fucking mission and then you die and you're like, well, fuck.
These poor addicts, instead of helping them get into like a
Well,
facility.
not
you're just-
everyone's just an addict. Well, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
some
so
of
that's the
them-
point. So the mod, they'll surrender, right? Like in real life confrontations, a lot of times shots are never fired, and so found some good mods, Dean. I found a mod.
Well,
that
even
lets you
without the mods, some of them will surrender.
yeah, but well,
But
no,
some
they-
of them will also
they
fake
changed it.
surrender.
Oh yeah, that's the best.
Oh,
They're like,
did they?
And then they fucking they changed it where people would surrender less, and it was like too unrealistic. But Dean, I found a mod that gives you 25 slots. Because remember, you used to only have 11, and you would always run out of pistol ammo with your shield.
Yeah.
So now you can have like 20 pistol ammos. So I'm thinking might have to run it back.
What system is this on? PC?
It's on. I think it's on PC only, but it's really fun.
You
It's
could probably get it on your VR.
it's a bit of a
Yeah, maybe.
controversial game because, and in fact, it got taken off of Steam for like a year because it has a mission where you're a SWAT officer responding to a school shooting at a college, and like it was very like on the news and everything. It was pretty controversial. And then there was a nightclub. I think it was before the pole shooting, but there was a nightclub
Yeah.
mission also where like someone opened fire in a nightclub, and it's just like pretty graphic. But yeah, it's a really fun game, and with the mod to turn the difficulty down and make the people a little more realistic and less fucking Terminator, it's so fucking good. I've been playing the shit out of it. But yeah, that's what I've been playing lately.
I've been with you, Marco, though too. Like I just kind of pick up the system whenever I can now. Like I don't feel like I plan it all that well. It's just like, oh, I've got a few minutes. I feel like playing
That's
tonight.
how I am.
It's true. I don't have the time like you, Dean.
And when I play,
Elden
like,
Ring,
I wanna-
Elden Ring, the learning curve on that for me again is going to be 30 hours. That's the only reason that I'm like not just jumping on with you, because otherwise I fucking love you. I would definitely be
It
on.
took
I
us
just, like,
30 hours for you to even get online.
I know, and I only played. Well, we remember. Yeah, we did have a hard time even just.
That
getting
was
connected.
such
It
a
was crazy.
fucking pain in
It
the
was
ass.
crazy.
What
Well,
happened?
good times
Oh,
are
yeah.
great memories.
Just the internet, like it needed us to like change some like V2PN or setting or some.
Yeah, it's like
setting
NAT
or,
type was
like,
wrong or something.
NAT type, yeah, NAT type. That's what it was. It was like, what the fuck? We had no idea what to change, and so yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, because I was like, I play online with everybody. Like, I know how to get online working. Like,
Yeah.
like it has to be something on your end. But it's like we're online together, so it's not like he wasn't connected
we
to
were
the
already
internet. We were like, what the fuck is going on? Like,
Could not connect. So you're
'Cause-
right. I think that did take us. That took us all the first night anyway. So at least 8 hours of trying to like figure this
Yeah.
out before then we got it. So,
Are
but yeah,
you still
just
playing-
the learning curve for me again would be crazy.
You're right, Ben. Like it's not a simple game for sure. But Zach, are you still playing Outlaws? Because I was thinking about
Yes.
buying it.
It's so good. I was gonna say
Star
while
Wars?
we were chatting, I same, like I only play like in 30 to 1 hour, like 30 minutes to 1 hour bursts, just because like just shit that I'm doing. And honestly, like it's a pretty good game for that play style. The missions aren't super long. The contracts aren't super long. In fact, they changed something a few days ago. Now you can shoot on the speeder whenever you want.
Oh,
That's
nice.
cool.
Yeah, I was playing and I was like, "Wait a second, is this a fucking bug?" And I was like, "I don't remember being able to do this." And I guess it was like just a little footnote in their last update from last week. But yeah, it's I love it, Marco. Honestly, like I'm, you know, notoriously not a fan of most of the Star Wars games. I think the last one I really got into was Battlefront, the new Battlefront 2 and then the new Battlefront 1. But yeah, I really enjoy them.
I've had
Dude, okay.
Jedi Survivor
Or
in
it
my
rather.
in my in my cabinet for 2 years, and I've just never played it. I've
Oh,
started
you haven't
it
even.
about
Yeah.
I've
Didn't it
started
bug
it
out or
about five
something?
times, and then I just like haven't continued. And again, it's like, oh, now I forget what I was doing. Need to restart
Yeah.
it. Like, and
It
but
was
like
rough.
Outlaws looks good too. But I don't know why I couldn't get into it. I tried, but I just couldn't get into it.
It
So
starts really slowly. Like it's much worse. The pacing is not as good as the first game, so it took me a while
mhm,
as well. Like I definitely played it, put it down, and then recently jumped back into it. It does start cooking though. Like it when they
does
kind of
it?
introduce like who the big bad is, and they
That's right.
you jump around to some other worlds. So I would say definitely give it a shot. That was the only thing that stopped me from buying Outlaws. Is like I need to freaking play Jedi Survivor. Like I need to beat the
Like
games that
actually
I
finish
own
it. Yeah,
before I
same.
start buying new shit. Right.
I'm the worst for that.
Yeah.
I'm the worst for that. But then I'll get into a game like Far Cry 5 for a bit there where I played like 140 hours, but I was able to play it just in 1 or 2 hour bursts. You don't have to remember much of what's going on. Most of the time you're just clearing bases and like clearing road encampments, and it's just like I can listen to podcasts in the background while I do it. Like I like the games where I can multitask a little bit lately as opposed to being super zoned in. But I will say the VR headset for watching TV and movies has kept me off my phone. So like if I'm like like Andor, like I'm like I really want to watch Andor, I just need to watch it and not be distracted by my phone. Put the headset on, and that's it. Like you put your phone down and you don't think about it for an hour. So it's like it's a good way for me to like zone in a bit, at least.
I bet that
Yeah.
smacks when you're high too.
It's crazy, dude. It's crazy. Yeah, especially the floating around space ones and some of those types of things. I climbed Everest there with people, a couple weeks ago. Like that was pretty crazy. Yeah, and I
With
like
people?
heights. Well, like in like watching people
Oh,
do
I
it.
thought it was like
So yeah,
multiplayer. I was like, that sounds cool.
no, no, yeah. They do have
Now
a
that's
pretty
a
cool
game.
like multiplayer meta. It's called like the metaverse, I think it's called, and so you can like it's like chatting with people. Like you can literally go into virtual
Meta?
worlds yeah, with other people in it.
Meta mis
And
huevos en tu boca, pinche.
Wow.
That's two.
yeah, yeah,
That's wild,
but,
bro.
It means put my nuts in your mouth.
yeah. I figured something along those lines.
It means put my pita in your. So Ben, have you tried any adult films out on this or what?
Of course, you have to. Or I think it was Zach that told me it was cool.
Yeah.
The curiosity is really what gets you.
So
You're like,
no,
I'll try it. I might as well.
my
I'm
com-
here.
my complaint of it is that it's too blurry. It's not clear enough. And so it's like you feel like you're like surrounded, but like by a blurry screen. So
No, you
like,
just need glasses.
no, I definitely don't need glasses.
If you squint, you can tell what's going on.
No, I meant just role play that you need glasses and you have to take them off because you're gonna bone.
I can't see as well. Yeah, no, that was interesting to see. I've never experienced anything like that before. So, but again, it's one of those like it's definitely not what it's meant for. But I can see why people will like that technology in the future, especially. So,
Yeah,
and
like
it'll
the-
only get better from here, right?
The PlayStation One like blocks sites, right? So I think it's supposed to be a bit more kid friendly. So like you had to like do this whole workaround, and so my experience was very limited. But I will say like it felt like there was a person right there for sure.
It did. It did.
Like
It did.
just
Yeah.
like the depth perception and yeah.
Slightly smaller scaled person, maybe, but
Okay. Okay.
like yeah.
Did
But
does Gigi care if you watch stuff like that?
No, she doesn't trip out. I mean, Yeah, I think the technology is rudimentary enough at this point. But let's say flash.
She's like, oh,
forward 10
good, leave
years-
me alone.
You're telling me,
Marco's
man,
looking
Jesus.
VR
Poor
toes,
Marco.
bro.
Yeah, but 10 years in the future, imagine like how advanced this tech will be. Like the line is going to be very blurred, right? Like, oh, you can load up Ana de Armas like in Blade Runner.
Dude,
Okay.
Crazy. Well, and like I've always like one of the things science fiction aspects of Star Trek I always really liked was the holodeck, right? Go onto the holodeck and you can simulate any environment around you. And while it's still goggles, and so your range of view, like your range is limited to like what you can specifically look at, you still do after a bit really feel like you're in there. And I find when I take it off afterwards, I'm like, holy fuck, like real life again. You know, like, so it's super weird. Although it's super antisocial. I would never be on VR with any friends in the room because it's like you look like
If you have a
one of
Chrome
those
TV,
humans from the future
you
that's
can
just-
watch it. You can watch what they're playing on the TV.
Oh yeah, I cast it so like when
Yeah,
Kara's been
exactly.
over to hang out and stuff, like she can watch it or I can
You can watch the
hers.
porn with you.
I can watch the porn with her. You know. So-
Reenact the scenes, bro.
Actually, what I liked watching her play was Beat Saber on Pro. She turned off
Bet you did.
arrows, and she was just like going like crazy. She was having a good time bouncing around. So that was fun.
Yeah, but you're having a great time, aren't you?
She's probably watching right now.
You've played
sorry.
Beat Saber. Now try Beat My Meat.
Jesus.
It's a natural progression.
Bro, have you seen? Do you guys watch Black Mirror at all?
Yeah,
No,
I've seen the
I've
new
heard
season.
Have you seen the Anthony Mackie Striking Vipers episode?
Yep. Yep,
Incredible
that was a crazy
episode, bro.
I've really enjoyed all of the shows, honestly, from them. The newest season we flew through the newest season, but some heavy shit in there, that's for sure.
I'm watching the one right now. I still don't really know what it's about, but the lady who makes food and like her friend from her mate from class
Oh, yeah.
joins the. Okay, so I'm like partway through. I don't really know where it's going, but
It's an
yeah,
interesting one.
yeah, it's a.
That one might have been my least favorite of the season, but it was
Okay.
it still goes it's still kind of messed up.
What a great show.
But and then I finally caught up on Shrinking. That's a good show if you guys, if you like Jason Segel and Harrison Ford, and like there's some great chemistry there. Really great comedy in there actually. But I actually canceled a bunch of my TV services the other day, a bunch of my streamers, because I just haven't been watching them enough, and I was starting to look at like just all bills coming in, right? Especially with like tariffs and like some of these extra costs lately, and swords that you don't know if they're going to come in the mail or not. I was like, I need to not spend as much on services. So I've got it scaled down to Crave right now, which is HBO here in Canada. And I'll like
Crave
and
Max
Amazon,
next
and Prime,
week.
and Prime, yeah, Crave Max.
Wow.
Yeah, but I've also been
What's up,
watching The
Catfish?
Last of Us. I
Clinton
finally
Martin?
got caught up on The Last of Us. What's up, boys?
Was it good?
I can't get on board with Bella Ramsey. It's just like
It's from
part of the drive of that second game is that like you love Ellie so much and you're so on her side that you will watch her violently kill everybody in her path and be on her side for it. Because then when they put you in the shoes of Abby, even though you freaking hate Abby, you still start to kind of understand where she's coming from too, and that Joel and Ellie are just monsters in terms of perspective, right? But like if I don't like Ellie because I just don't think Bella Ramsey's a likable actress. Like I just don't like her. I just don't then root for her in the same way that the character calls for. And that to me is just like I'm having a hard time getting past it. I like Abby more than I like Ellie, which is like at this stage in the game shouldn't be the case. Like that death should set this in motion so hard that you are
Yeah.
like 1,000% on Ellie's side.
I hate to admit, Ben, but I'm kind of struggling a little bit too. And, you know, I was kind of defending Bella Ramsey. I was like, you know, she's fine as Ellie. And I think that's true for season 1, but her carrying the show a bit more, I think I'm struggling with that. I'm like, I don't necessarily care about this Ellie as much to. I'm a few episodes behind, so I'm hoping that perspective changes. But yeah, that second game is just so good. It feels like the show's not living up to the second game so far.
Well, and like I still even think Bella Ramsey's a good actress. I just don't. She's just not she just doesn't have the Ellie feel to me that that it carries that. And like, and again, like if you guys have played the games too, right? Like when you are Joel for the whole first game, when you know everything happens in the second game, it is more devastating because you just spent so much time invested as that person in the shoes, right? When at the end of the first game, when he kills that doctor, like in the game, you want to kill that doctor because he's moments away from killing Ellie on the table, right? So when you get him in your sights, you're like, I use a shotgun, like I go to town on that doctor, and then it again, right? Turns out, you know what character he is. So it's just like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't love the show because I can't get on board with Ellie. But otherwise, I mean, it's like shot for shot in so many ways, right? Like some of the backgrounds are just like note for note the game. Like it's so good. The theater that they're in right now, it's perfect. So many different backgrounds. Like even where she's just playing the guitar for Dina, like it's so good.
Do they do Take On Me?
Impressed.
Did they get Take On Me?
Did. Yeah, Take On Me.
Okay, okay, I gotta. I might watch that tonight. That's such a good moment in the game.
It's such a wonderful moment in the game. Not as great in the show, unfortunately, but also because I don't feel like the show has done a great job of making Dina and Ellie's relationship feel real yet. In the game, like they clearly are into each other right from the get-go, whereas I feel like in the show, Dina only in the last episode or two has kind of shown her like her other preference, and so it like at first she seems very just straight and into you know, the Asian guy. So it's just like it just doesn't, that relationship doesn't feel as believable in the show versus the game either, which is too bad. So but otherwise, again, it's like it still connects me to the content. I still feel like I'm watching Last of Us again in that sense. Like even just the character costumes, as I said, the backgrounds, the story beats, it's all there. I just don't love the actress playing them, so it's crazy.
Yeah.
Have we taken a look? Because I'm a fan of Dina, and I'm just Googling something really quick. Have we taken a look at her feet yet?
Oh my god!
I don't think so.
I was like, where are you going with this?
Do not believe.
I'd be interested. I'm just going to throw that out there.
No spoilers, bad bitch.
What's
Although
her
the last
actress's
episode's
name?
been out for a while.
The actress's name is Isabella Merced. Isabella Merced.
Look it up.
You know what's weird? Since I have a sword at home now, I'm a little bit worried I'm going to trip and fall on it Destination and like Final Destination style and impale myself. Yeah, I'm like, I've just got one extra thing in my house I can kill myself with.
If we got word that you went out that way, I wouldn't be shocked. Oh, look at
I don't know about this, bros.
these are little stubbies. She got the Florence Pughs.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I don't know about this, bro.
How do they like have these available so easily? I'm confused.
It's an archive, bro.
People are
Jedi
degenerates and they comb everything they can.
It's called the internet. Look it up. Okay.
I'm sure you can have AI just kind of populate these for you these days, anyways.
I don't use AI to its fullest ability.
Apparently not.
Really should. They're gonna know all of our weaknesses in the future. It's gonna be robots with randomly nice feet, just in case. You know,
They already
murder
know.
bots with nice feet.
The fembots.
Yeah, it's just like, well,
Ben,
they're gonna
show
stomp
Clinton
my
the sword,
skull
please.
and I might as well be turned on.
Clinton, it's the Master Sword from Legend of Zelda.
Clinton also asked us a
D2
question.
D2 Battle Ready Steel. Love to see it. I'm gonna totally accidentally kill myself with this thing. What?
Clinton asked, what video game would you guys like to see made into a show that follows the games as closely as The Last of Us?
Ooh.
That's a good question. That's a good question.
I mean, the Uncharted series, I really enjoyed as well. Naughty Dog. So I mean, I would be down for that because I really hated the Tom Holland live
The
action
Tom Holland
portrayal
was not good, bro.
of Uncharted. I hated it. So I'd be down for that. Like, 'cause especially like Game 2, like had an amazing story.
Yeah. Mass Effect would be fucking wild.
Mass Effect.
Bro.
Mass Effect.
Yeah.
Mass Effect 2 made me cry more than any video game ever has.
dude.
Yeah.
Mass Effect 2 is such fucking peak gaming. It's not even funny.
Insane, dude.
My sister's currently playing through it again right now. She
That's
just got Garrus and Omega. I was like,
So John saying Grand Theft Auto, which I'm kind of shocked that they haven't licensed that IP for a movie. It would be tough to do because it'd be kind of generic action, but I feel like there's enough of an identity with Grand Theft Auto with like kind of the parody of American culture. You could
Well, I
probably
also
do a
think
pretty
Vice
cool.
City. I also think Vice City has the best story of
Yeah.
all them. Either that or like maybe Nikolai from Game 4. But I would still say that like Tommy Vercetti in Vice City, that was like a you're coming from the bottom and you're making your way to like the king.
It was Scarface.
Yeah, Scarface, right? Like you are the king, and like that was yeah. So yeah, definitely, I could see it. That'd be cool.
I'd
Mass
also
Effect is a
like
good
them
one,
to
Dean.
take another crack at Halo, because dear God, that shit got off the fucking rails and it was terrible. But like, there's some scenes and sequences like when they stuck to it, it was like, yeah, this is what I want to be fucking watching, and you keep putting all this extra dumb bullshit into it.
I know they're
So that would
making
be
a
cool.
I know they're making a show, but God of War, but I don't want these current like Norse mythology God of War. I want the Greek mythology God of War. Like even give me before he sells his soul to Hades and all of that, or whatever or it was Ares, right? Who he But yeah, I would love to see more in that era. So interested to see how that TV show comes together. It's got to be, we got to know more about it. I would assume semi soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Red Dead Redemption actually would be another one that I would love to see. I loved
Ooh.
the story of Red Dead Redemption, and then there was Red Dead Redemption. I think it was called Living Nightmare, where it was basically like a zombie apocalypse happens to everybody that you've come to know and love in the Red Dead Redemption 1 game, and you have to kill people that you've worked with, and like it would be like a cool first season, and then like bonus show almost. That could be cool. That could be cool. But even Arthur Morgan in Red Dead 2 was a great story, but I still think I like the first game story more. Man, there's so many good games. So many good games. I loved Splinter Cell back when I was a PS2 guy back in the day. I loved the story of Sam Fisher, Splinter Cell. Could be a cool one.
Sam
Or again,
Fisher.
Sam Fisher, or like even Metal Gear Solid. If
Oh,
they could
hell yeah.
come up with a good
It would
Snake.
Kojima would have to direct though. Like it would
Right.
have to be like,
He
hey,
would.
we're giving you this property back.
Yeah.
You're directing because it's so him and so off the rails. They'd have to just do it like that. What about a Horizon? I know they were talking about doing a TV show, but I feel like that would be like make an
Oh,
epic
yeah.
movie. It'd be very big budget, but it could be
Yeah.
epic, like a Jurassic Park style.
So it's funny. I loved the first game. I have not been able to get through the second game. It's same thing. It just it's like I fall out of love with it by about the halfway point. I just can't seem to get through it. But I loved the first game. The first game had an amazing story.
Yeah,
Maybe
first
you're
game's great.
sexist. Maybe you hate women and you don't
No,
want to see
I
them
thought
as the main character.
I thought Aloy was amazing. I freaking loved Aloy. She's such a badass. By the end of the first game, I've never felt so much like a badass with a bow in my entire life. You're just like
Yeah.
just letting arrows fly, and you are so dialed in by the time you've played that many hours with that game. You feel like a champion. It's so good. She's such a badass.
Yeah, I still have to. I've had this game for 2 years as well. Like I haven't even played a second of it, and I think like maybe how sporadically we play games, and they're so massive these days. It's like you need
They
at
are
least
really
10 hours to
massive.
get going, right? It's
Yeah.
like to even get into a game, you need at least 10 hours, and like that feels like that might be my allocation for 2 to 3 months at a certain point. So it's just hard to prioritize the time.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. Even like I would have loved to see. I mean, there's a lot of Batmans now, but I would have loved to see like a season, just like a single season of Batman, like Arkham Asylum, right? Like the Rocksteady game, like where Batman is trapped in the asylum with everybody, and or they're trapped in there with him, depending on your perspective. That could be a cool, just like badass one season Batman show. But it's one of my favorite games of all time too.
Love it.
Yeah, so many good ones. There's so many good ones. I was excited to see more God of War. I've heard God of War being teased, right? So, but I liked game 1, game 2 when he climbs out of hell. Like I loved those stories of God of War, I think the most. Once I got to God of War 3, it started to lose me a bit, and I have liked Ragnarok and the other one, but again, super long. I also don't like his kid Atreus. I don't. He bugs me. I don't know. I liked when he was young and badass and
Little
chop
bitch
people in
boy.
half. Yeah.
What else you
Clint
playing
Martin
these
says,
days, Zach? Oh, go ahead, Ben.
No,
You're
no,
good,
I was going to say, yeah. Clint Martin says, what do you think is the best video game adaptation to a movie or series thus far? Tomb Raider, Last of Us, Street Fighter, Mortal
Sonic.
Kombat. I mean, I think Sonic, yeah. Sonic's pretty
Excuse
sweet.
me.
That's a good choice. For me, I would have said probably Last of Us Season 1, for sure.
I think Fallout,
sure.
honestly, is up there
Oh,
for me.
Fallout.
Fallout was just so well
Yeah,
done.
man. Yeah, I'm so excited for New Vegas. I'm so excited for it. That's going to be
New
great.
Vegas.
New Vegas.
Were you talking about the
I don't know.
show for New Vegas, or there's a New Vegas game coming out?
No, it's the show. I think it's
Yeah.
called Fallout New Vegas, right? So
Mhm.
no, I didn't love New Vegas the game itself, but I think it's because I put
has
so
not
much
aged
time
well.
into I think because I put so much time into Fallout 3. By the time I got to New Vegas, I was just I was just done with it for a bit, and then
Yeah.
Fallout 4 was amazing. Like I loved the base building in that game.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, now I'm inspired to go look in my game closet and see what else is in there, because I know there's some absolute gems that would make great shows.
It's a good night to stay up late playing video games.
It is, yeah. I just
parents would
started
be so
replaying
proud.
Spider-Man. You're right. I just started replaying Spider-Man 2 again the other night, just to like swing around, just for, again, 30-minute bursts of game time. And man, there's something about swinging around to Spider-Man, so cool, so freaking cool.
I agree. I always go back to those games all the time.
And
I need to
I can't
try to
wait
get
for
back into that one.
Dude, I can't wait for the Wolverine Insomniac game as well. I think that's going to be freaking amazing, because I don't know if you guys ever played Wolverine Origins for PS3, but that game, even though the film is not great, the game is so violent. Like for a PS3 game, you are chopping people's legs off, you're chopping dudes in half. Like it was crazy. It was crazy. So I really hope Insomniac goes that hard with their Wolverine game. Because if they don't, like, if you can't chop people's limbs off, I don't think you shouldn't call yourself a Wolverine game, in my opinion.
Yeah, that was an incredible game. I
It's
agree.
crazy.
Would you guys ever follow like E3 back in the day? Like I remember just getting real hyped over that, and I'm sad that that's gone away.
Yeah,
It's like one less thing to look forward to.
where they were talking about it all coming.
I feel like that's going to happen to all cons, though.
Just so expensive, right? Like I think they
Yeah.
realize, oh, we could just put a video on YouTube and probably have the
A
same
live stream.
number of viewers as we would like a show where everyone's dumping their stuff
Yeah.
at the same time.
Clinton, I didn't see Borderlands yet. I saw that it's on Crave. Maybe I'll watch that tonight. Is it good? Is it worth watching? Is it worth? Because I
I've heard
because I loved
horrible
the games,
things.
but yeah, I loved especially Borderlands 2. I played the shit out of Borderlands 2, but
I boycotted Borderlands, so I never played any of the games.
no, I think you probably would have liked them, honestly, Dean. But
Well, back in the day, when they first announced Borderlands, it was supposed to be this like super hyper realistic wasteland game, and I think they stuck to mainly the purpose of the game was to like be able to like create any kind of weapon that you could think of by like mix and matching parts, and you could just create kind of anything. And they had like all these cool like photos of the game and teases of what it was going to look like, and then they pivoted to like that weird cartoony comedic style, and I was like, that's not what the fuck I signed up for. I'm not buying this. So I never bought any of the Borderlands games because of it.
that's fair. That's fair. Clinton, if you can ever get your hands on a Fallout 3 or Fallout 4 game, Fallout 3 is pretty old now. It wouldn't age as well, but like the way that they kind of put satire on like a nuclear apocalypse, but like and how it's like stuck in the 50s and like all of that, like in the game it's really great. So to see it on screen makes me like the show even more. So if you already liked the show, I bet you'd love the game.
Yeah, Fallout 3 is fucking amazing. If you get it on PC, you can probably mod it with some graphics updates
Yeah.
and texture updates. But yeah, if you're able to play on PC, fucking Fallout 3 is so good.
Mm-hmm. That's been a while.
Fallout 4 got ruined for me. on Pornhub, as a matter of fact.
For what?
I
What's
was
it?
so pissed.
What?
Fallout 4 when it came out.
It got ruined on it for you?
Yeah, on Pornhub. I was just like on Pornhub and I'd like scrolls because sometimes you see somebody and you're like, the video doesn't tell you who it is, and you're like, well, I want to see more of her. And so you go to the comments hoping somebody has said who it is. And someone commented the fucking twist of Fallout 4. I was like, what the
Oh
fuck?
my god!
Literally, like, the week the game had come
Wait,
out.
can
I
you
was
put
so
your
mad.
the twist in the private chat? I think I know what you're talking about, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Put your twist in the private chat.
Because if so, that was a mighty twist, bro. It's pretty mighty.
Fallout 4? I don't even remember the twist in Fallout 4.
Yes. Okay. Yep. That was a big twist, bro.
It was a big twist.
I forgot about you had to kind of you had
yeah.
that. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, what the fuck? Because at the time, it was so cool. I had a buddy who worked at a GameStop down the street, and he was the manager. And so I was like, hey, like, because back then they were still doing midnight releases. And I was like, let me DJ for your midnight releases and, like, just give me a copy of the game. Because I'm going to buy games anyway. So, like, you get entertainment for the, hour or two leading up to the game's release. I get the game. It's a win-win. And so for several game releases, I did Battlefront 2, Tomb Raider, Fallout 4, Black Ops 4. I think that was it's like 5 different games I did. And so I was like really excited to play Fallout 4 because I was like, I got it for free. I really loved Fallout 3. And so, yeah, like that first week, the game, I fucking saw that comment. I was like, you fucking asshole. And I never played the game. I never played it again. I was like, what's the fucking point?
Damn, bro, you missed out, dude.
I know. I'm still salty about it, if you can't tell.
It's funny to think about some of the old games though that came and went. Like I remember there was a game called Driver that I used to play. This was like
Driver
before
was badass.
Driver was awesome, right? Like that was before I think even my Grand Theft Auto days. If I'm being honest. 'Cause
Was
I think,
Driver was it Driver or
PS1.
Driver 3 where you could like switch bodies with people?
Driver 3 I think was the switch bodies one.
Yeah, Driver 3 was crazy.
Yeah. And the Burnout games. I don't know if you guys ever played any of
Oh
the Burnout
fuck
games.
yes,
So
dude.
fucking good.
They
Burnout
were-
Remember
Paradise.
the Stuntman games?
Burnout Paradise was amazing. Yeah.
Stuntman?
Burnout
That
3 I
sounds
love. Takedown.
Familiar. Oh,
I don't know why
Takedown
they
was
haven't.
good.
They should honestly just revamp the graphics for Burnout Takedown and re-put it out because like I'd buy that right now. That like the crashing mechanic in that game was phenomenal.
I feel like they just did that, but it was on PC.
Oh, it was on PC. Yeah.
Yeah, because I just saw
that'd be something
Burnout
I'd
like a
play
few
again.
weeks ago.
There's so many. And then I was thinking about like the last time I really truly enjoyed a Mortal Kombat game. I honestly think it was on Sega Genesis, Mortal Kombat 1 and 2. Those were my favorite OG ones. I've never been able to get into Mortal Kombat like otherwise. Although I was watching Mortal Kombat on the VR headset briefly the other night because even just the music in that first movie hypes me right up.
You're talking about the
Oh, hell yeah.
97 one?
Hypes me right up. Yeah.
Dude,
Mortal Kombat. It's like,
I
every
based
song
those
in
all
it's a
off
banger.
of fucking Raiden, bro. Raiden was such a fucking badass in that movie.
You guys were talking about racing games. Did you ever play Full Auto back in the day on Xbox? It was Xbox 360. So like it wasn't like Twisted Metal where you're like not on a track shooting at each other, but you're literally driving and every car has weapons. So fun.
That sounds really cool.
So
But
fun.
it's racing, so like you're racing
It's
with
racing.
weapons basically.
You're racing
Oh.
with weapons.
That's
yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah, dude,
That's pretty
fucking
cool.
like Twisted Metal. Do you guys remember that on the PlayStation?
Yeah, bro.
Fuck
This is
yes,
like
dude.
that, except you're actually trying to win the race instead of just taking each other out.
Just taking
The
each other
Twisted
out.
Metal show, I think it's on Peacock, is actually really good.
Didn't that have Anthony Mackie in it?
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah,
It
I
took
haven't
me
seen
a
that
second though, because the tone is really weird.
Yeah.
Like
Is it?
it's a really odd tone where I'm like, I don't think I like this, and then as it goes on, I'm like, oh, okay, I'm getting what they're doing. It's actually
Yeah.
well made.
I mean, but the games were really like silly, so it kind of goes into that where it's like doesn't take itself too seriously.
Excuse me. Get myself a pop. I'll be right back.
A pap? What the fuck is that? A pop? Did he say pop?
I think he meant pop. Yeah.
That's some Canadian bullshit.
Fucking
We should
gotta
really
be
block
live
him.
weekly.
Should really never have him on again. if I'm
No
being
more
honest.
Canadians, actually. I think we should have learned a lesson, but
Is Badfish still in the chat? Poor kid. Yeah, the last Mortal Kombat shit was
I
it
heard
Mortal
everything you
Kombat?
said, by the way.
Oh,
What the fuck? Ben, did
the
you
last-
see Willia's comment?
Nope. Where? Which one?
Willia, scroll up a little bit.
Willie?
Will you lick my nuts, bro?
Oh my
How did you fall for that again?
Oh my god.
Oh, this is the best stream ever. Ben, I love you so much.
Now I know why you guys invited me. I'm just like
No,
This is
no,
like-
no.
I was making my show sheet. You know. I hate to
No,
say it.
stop it, Ben. You
I
have such
insisted
a
you join because I
beautiful-
was like, who the fuck is Willie?
I haven't streamed with Ben in a long time. I feel like we've missed each other. I've missed a show. You missed a show.
I know. What the hell?
It's been a while, bro.
I got to stream with Marco on Friday.
I know. I saw
was
that.
jealous, bro.
Dude, Zach, you should. Oh, you fucking work during the day.
I know.
You should just
my
take
God,
a
I
Friday
can't-
off.
I can't remember what Will said in that show, but at one point he was like, Kiko's gonna be rolling around in his YouTube grave, and man, that made me laugh so hard.
Bro,
This is such
people
an
were-
offhanded comment from Will. I was like, what the fuck?
People were upset by a comment that I made because I said the holy trinity of shitty figures. I was talking about the concept art Darth Maul, that Warner
Jesus Christ.
Brothers 100 blue Batman,
Jesus.
and what was the third one? Oh, what was it? Oh, the dueling Darth Vader. I was like the holy trinity of just
You
shitty
kinda
hot
cooked with
toys.
that, bro.
I thought so, but
Dude,
someone
there
was like,
was a
that was
point-
uncalled for.
There was a
ahead,
point
go
when it went up for Sideshow, and I was like, damn, maybe this could be like a really good figure, the Darth Vader. And I was thinking about it, I was on a walk, and I'm so glad I didn't. I saw Justin's video, and I was like, dude, this thing looks like straight ass, bro.
Oh, the like the painted one.
Yeah, the
What-
red
the
and blue.
Yeah.
What Vader is it
Doesn't look
based on?
I think it's based off the
think
Return
it's
of the
just
Jedi
like
Vader.
Return of the Jedi.
I think. I'll be honest, like, I didn't really look at it too much.
Oh yeah, no stouts for me tonight, Clinton. I'm trying not to drink now until at least my birthday. My birthday's next Sunday, so
He's
That'll
drinking a
be-
pap right now.
I'm drinking a little Pepsi, little pop, 0 sugar.
Little
It gets my
Peps.
sweet craving out because I really want chocolate almonds right now, but instead I will sip on a 0 sugar pop or soda or
You
whatever.
don't have a
guys say.
D's?
What? Oh my god, what is this? I'm not. Wow. I'm gonna get off the stream.
No! Stop. Everyone stop.
No, I just asked if you had a D's.
D's nuts? Yeah, I do have D's nuts.
Yeah. In your
Oh,
mouth.
man.
My birthday is like 3 weeks away, I think.
I will be
Oh, that's
38.
soon.
I think I'm older than all of these guys. Hate to
3
say it.
weeks. Wow.
Maybe like
Zach,
3.5
you're turning
weeks.
33?
33. Yeah.
55. Yeah.
55.
Yep, 38.
33 years old.
Goalless. I'm gonna be so gray by the time I hit 40 though. Like all the colors just like leaking out of my hair lately. I think I'm just gonna accept the gray. I've been trying to keep up with beard dye and it just like it's like 3 days and it's gone. So yeah, that's the way she goes.
Wow.
Thanks, Cypher. I'm trying not to look too old. Hate to see it. A day over 40. God damn. Yeah. How old are you, Dean? 55? That's wild.
No, I'm about 36.
36.
For some reason, I thought you were a bit younger than that, Dean.
No. 36 this year in January.
Damn.
Next year.
Next year?
I was
No.
undefeated.
This year, this January, I turned
Oh,
36.
you turn. Oh, I see.
Fuck the diabetes,
Fucking
man.
guy.
Fair. Well said. That's okay. I'm gonna carry a sword around while I walk around in my living room with gray hair. I'm gonna look extra cool. Don't worry about
Extra cool.
it. Yeah, legendary actually. Pretty sure.
Okay, I have a question, and I know we've talked about this before, but I can't remember what everyone's answers were. Summer right around the corner. What is everyone's like go-to ice cream, like cold treat when the weather heats up? I'm a big chocolate guy, so I like the peanut butter cup, uh, cookies and cream, cookie dough
Cookies
is
and
one of my
cream
favorites.
is good, bro.
Cookies and cream.
Rocky Road's not bad. I feel like I didn't like it as a kid, but as a grown man, dude.
It's actually really
Oh,
fun.
Rocky
rocking
Road's
on that
always
road,
been my
bro.
favorite.
Yeah.
Just what even is in it, bro? I don't think anyone knows.
Rocky Road.
I think Ben
For
knows.
me, I'm a sucker for a fucking like an ice. What do they call it? Like a sorbet, like a lemonade. You know, you get like a
The
carnival or
refreshing
something.
ice creams.
Yeah.
Yeah, where it's like just like citrus flavored ice.
Yeah, they call them fruit freezes over here. There's like
Fruit
there's a
freeze.
really
Okay.
famous place like a few blocks from us, and they do like all the different flavors of fruit freezes, and then you can get vanilla ice cream in the middle. So fucking good, bro. You
Oh,
can do,
they
like,
did that?
strawberry.
Yeah, they did that in Hawaii. What the? They were just like snow cones over
Oh,
there.
like the shave ice. Yeah.
Yeah. That was wild. Yeah, they don't do that here. Although, you know, if it's up to me, I'm getting a fucking Piccadilly every time. Marco, have you guys have those over there?
No, we don't. And when we were at OxCon, you were saying you wanted to take us to Piccadilly. I couldn't find any information online about it. What is it?
Oh, yeah. Okay, so it's a snow cone. Any flavor you want. I always get like cherry, and then it's the snow cone, the flavor, pickle juice, pickles, Kool-Aid, like the powder, like sprinkled on top of the pickles, and chamoy.
Holy shit!
It's
that
fucking making my
sounds-
mouth water right now, bro.
Yeah,
I
me
don't,
too.
what's
Actually,
chamoy? I don't think I know. That.
It's like a Mexican. What would you call it? Not a candy.
it is like
Yeah,
a
it's
candy, but it's
like
a liquid
syrup,
candy.
like a candy
Yeah.
syrup.
Yeah, but it's like real, like sour and bitter. It's not sweet. Chamoy itself isn't sweet, but chamoy with like tamarind, that tamarind paste, that shit is fucking magical. And then,
But bro, the pickles is wild. That's probably so good.
well, the best part is they put gummy bears on top. It's fucking. I mean,
This is
I've
like
showed
an
you
only in
pictures,
Texas
right?
type of thing right here. With
I
the
figured you
multiple
guys would
layers.
have them in California with all
No,
the.
we don't.
all the
We're not built like
browns.
that, bro. Yeah,
I like Rob Barnes' comment. It sounds like someone's pregnant. Good it does.
Bro,
need
I'm
that,
telling you, it's
literally sounds like a pregnancy craving. That's
Yeah.
incredible.
it's some of the best eats, dude. Look at this. Hold on. This is.
Mine's so boring in comparison to this. Look at this. Jesus.
Fuck, that looks so good.
I don't even know what that looks like. It looks like food.
Because it's like real.
Looks-
It's
it
not like your
looks like it would be
typical snow cone.
savory.
It's like real dense. It's sweet and savory because the chamoy is
Yeah.
the savory, and the pickles obviously are real sour and bitter. It's during the day. Look at that, dude. Fuck.
Jesus. Clinton
Dude, we should
Martin,
go
if
to-
you have Apple TV Plus, get watch For All Mankind. It's a bit of a slow burn, but if you like science fiction,
Here's
it's an
like
amazing show.
here's one with just the pickles and the tahini sprinkled on top with the Kool-Aid. Oh, that's so fucking
Sounds
good.
awesome.
Dude.
It's more, I'm gonna have to leave you to Dean. If I come to OxCon, you'll have to take me for some.
Yeah.
I was boring last year, Marco. Katera got me a Dairy Queen ice cream cake with no Oreo on the bottom because I can't eat gluten, and so then we got a box of gluten-free Oreos, and I cut up the cake and I crushed Oreos over top of it. I ate that shit for a month, dude. It was so
Sounds
good.
really
It was
fucking
so
good, man.
It was.
Okay.
It was.
Okay.
So that's what I'm hoping for again this June.
Can you have any type of ice cream cone, or all of them have gluten?
All of
Pretty
them.
much.
Yeah, all of them have gluten in it.
it
Like
needs it
there
to
are
bind it,
gluten
right?
there are gluten-free cones that exist, but like they have to be made that way specifically. Like in most shops are not. So unfortunately. And of course I can't have like brownie or cookie or any of those types of things in mine, which sucks. But I do like Rocky Road because the Rocky Road is usually like I think it's nuts and like chocolate and marshmallow and like a bunch of those things. So it's usually pretty tasty.
Bro, Rocky Road, yeah, slept on flavor for sure.
You turning off your lights, Zach? You tired?
No,
Little
my
bit
eyes are
tired.
just bothering me from the thing right here.
Do you ever wear your yellow glasses anymore, or just the blue ones?
I have them. I wore them the other day, but they're right here actually. Let's see. Are they?
Did you
No,
say
they're
what
not.
yours even was, Marco? By the way, I spaced out on that.
What's my go-to flavor? Yeah, like anything in the chocolate realm. I probably chocolate chip cookie dough is my number one flavor. If I can find that somewhere, I will definitely get that. That and a milkshake is incredible. You get the little.
Ooh, milkshakes are good, dude.
I'll tear it up live.
Yeah, there you go.
Four Seasons of For All Mankind. I love that show, but I also like shows about space. I like shows. Basically, the concept of For All Mankind is if the Russians had beat the U.S. to the moon instead of the U.S. getting their flag on the moon first, what would have happened then with political history? What would have happened with science and technology? What would have been the next go-to then, right? Like, so Russians beat us to the moon. Okay, well, we're gonna beat them to Mars. You know what I mean? And so then seeing like the space race in full action through like what feels like true political history, except that it's a variant, right? It's like watching like an alternative universe version of what could have happened in our existence, depending. And it's cool. It's a really cool show. It really goes to show you how much closer we could have been to better space travel if we'd put our efforts into it more for the last 60 years versus kind of just letting it be whatever in terms of science anymore. Like, it's cool. It's cool. But it's a little on the slower side too, right? Like if you like, again, there's like, it's the most realistic feeling of dying in space, and watching people, like the risk of being in space. It's the most realistic I think I've ever seen, which is cool.
Have you ever watched The Expanse?
I haven't watched The Expanse.
It's on Amazon.
I've wanted to watch that.
It's so good, dude.
Okay.
So it's almost like Mass Effect. It starts off like very similar. They find this ancient artifact and it gives the guy visions, and he tries to like warn people about it, but like that plot line almost kind of fizzles out. Like they find some like space portals and they're able to like traverse the galaxy a little easier, but there's no like aliens. Like it's all just people, but like Earth, Mars, and then the people that live out in the Kuiper Belt, because they like mine materials for everybody.
Okay.
And it's almost like these three factions of humans are so vastly different from each other. They're like not even related anymore. You know, they look like people, but like the people that live in the Kuiper Belt evolve differently, so their language is a little different. They're not used to gravity, so whenever they go to like a planet, they're like in excruciating pain because their bodies aren't used to it. And like, so the Mars people resent Earth people because Earth is like the progenitor of the species, and they like kind of hate them. And then the Kuiper Belt people hate all those, both Martians and Earthlings, because you know they just fucking use us to mine their shit. And it's fucking cool. It's such a good show.
That was a lot
It's
of work.
badass.
Because
And it's not
Clinton
very
is-
long. I think it's only like 4 or 5 seasons.
Okay, I need to finally commit and watch that. But since Clinton's a man of class, I'm sure that he's already seen Severance. But Severance for sure, incredible. And then
Is
if
that
you've
the
seen
one on Apple
with,
TV
that,
with Adam Scott?
with Adam Scott, yeah,
Yeah,
bro,
that
it's-
looks really good, but I can't watch it. I don't have Apple TV.
I haven't seen it yet.
You know, they always do promotions. Like you can get it for really cheap or free a lot of the times. But yeah, bro, Severance is incredible. And then Dark on Netflix. I think it's where's the country of origin? It's not an English show, so you would have to watch it either dubbed or subtitles.
Tara watched Dark and she loved it. She crushed it in like 2 or 3 days. It was insane.
So good, so good.
Yeah, I kept coming home after work and she was watching it while she was off work for a bit there, and she's like, don't talk to me. Like I'm like, dialed into this right now. Like, okay.
That's a good one to watch. A little stony.
Yeah.
I think it would
Oh,
be.
I bet. Do you guys remember the old show Sliders back in the day, where they like would take basically wormholes to different like multiverses, and have to figure out to be able to like get to the next slide, so that they could try to get back to their original universe. What the heck was the guy's name? Jerry Connell. Jerry Connell was the main actor in it. It's a couple of greats in there. The guy who played, I want to say his name is Gimli from Lord of the Rings, the dwarf. Is that, is
Oh,
that
wow.
Gimli? Yeah. What's that actor's name again? He was
Oh.
in Sliders as well. But you guys know who I'm talking about.
Don't get me lying to you.
Yeah. And then Quantum Leap is also an oldie but a goodie. Super old now, but I forget
Am
about
I
Quantum Leap.
retired?
Yeah. Yeah. Doesn't age as well anymore, but yeah.
It's got some good messages though.
Oh yeah. Every episode, Sam had to figure out a way to get to the to leap, hoping the next leap would be the leap home. Yeah. Now I want to watch the freaking Quantum Leap. I also I told you guys I rebought Battlestar Galactica on Blu-ray recently, and I haven't even watched the first episode yet. I just have this nice Blu-ray box set that I like went out of my way to buy and then not watch.
I think I got that on the same day I got those Star Trek DVDs.
Okay. The Picard one, yeah. Mm-hmm. I didn't know that, Rob. Barnes O'Connell's twin brother took over for him on the last season of Sliders. I did not know that. You know, I watched Josh Hartnett's new movie the other day, Trap. Not a great movie, but he was intense in it. He did a good job. Not a great movie though, unfortunately. M Night Shyamalan. So many plot holes. So many plot holes. But yeah, Josh Hartnett he's an intense dude. And then I was tempted to go back and rewatch his 30 Days of Night from back in the day, that vampire film. But which then also made me want to watch more Underworld from like Kate Beckinsale, prime time. She was amazing.
Is 30 Days a Night where they're in like the Arctic?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, that's old school.
it was a cool movie.
Queen of the Damned, that was a good movie too. With Aaliyah.
Aaliyah, yeah. Mickey 17 thought it was pretty good. 7 out of 10. I have
wanna
not
watch that
seen
one.
that one yet. Yeah, that's got Robert Pattinson in it. I think, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm excited to see Novocaine with what's his name? Guy Huey from The Boys. What's his name now? I forget.
Oh,
But yeah, I'm excited to
Quaid's
see
son.
Yeah, that's Jack Wade. I also just watched his other movie with the android robot girl. What was that one called?
Oh yeah.
It was good though. It was good. It was worth the watch. Sliders is still on comment. I don't think I can get that here in Canada. Never heard of it. I'm gonna look that up.
What are you vaping?
What are you vaping on?
Me? Oh, B-Pop, Geek Bar. Just
Is
get
that
them at the vape store.
THC or what?
No. No, I'm straight edge.
But that one you buy the whole unit whenever you replace, or you buy the liquid?
You buy the whole unit. I used to
that
do that. They're like $25 or something. I used to do that where you like put the liquid in and you buy filters, and it's such a fucking pain
It's
in
a
the
fucking
ass.
pain in the ass, dude.
The liquid gets everywhere, and it's like I just buy these things. It's much easier.
What is it called? What is the brand?
Geek Bar.
Geek Bar.
Geek Bar. Pop's
That's
better
pretty.
for you. Little pop.
And do you have to charge it, or it?
Yeah, this one charges. It lasts.
How long does it last?
I puff on these things pretty good amount, and I would say maybe like 1.5, 2 weeks.
And where do you get this at?
You can get it at a vape store. You can get them at gas stations. Usually the vape stores have better deals, like buy two for like $40, so you save like $8.
Did you guys watch any of the Jazz Inc. stuff? I know we'll talk probably a little bit about it on Tuesday, but did you see his video on it? No, with Leo.
What's going on with the
Interesting.
Tumblr?
He did a stream on his channel with Leo or on Leo's channel? Leo?
On Leo's channel with him.
Oh, I don't watch.
Three different styles of Tumblr right now, and there may be a fourth, depending on support.
Do they have a
different?
prototype though?
3 different, yeah. I think they're renders. They look like renders to me.
That's what's wild to me. Like, and I get, we're always putting our money in for not a final product, but it's like that's a lot of money for a render.
I may have missed it, so don't quote me on it necessarily. I may have misheard, but I
No, that's
think so.
consistent with what I understood as well.
Okay.
So,
The one piece of news that stood out to me a little bit, though, and he was kind of, I would say, breaking news to a certain extent if he's right, was he was mentioning that Jack Nicholson's not going to give up his likeness rights anymore. And if that's the case, I think our hopes for a DX08 2.0 is gone. So I'll be curious to see what that does for the value of that figure.
Tough though, bro. I could see him saying that, and then Hot Toys still puts one out, right?
Slapping
like
him with, I know.
I feel like Hot Toys
I
gets
know.
different intel than he does sometimes,
It
and
does
he's
seem
like,
that way.
think he's very like certain about something, and then they zag. So that would be a shot to the heart for him.
Yeah, the NRDs were high. I agree with Clinton. I do think I'm going to get the Batman animated series one, though, the animated series style. I think that looks pretty cool. And a couple others, so we can talk
So
more
what
about
are
it
the
Tuesday,
3
but
versions of the Tumblr?
It's the standard version, the camo version, and then the camo with cannon version.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then apparently there's a 4th version as well that there is under consideration. It does look, I mean, like the render looks pretty freaking amazing, at least for what it is. But and I'm also like really struggling to figure out which penguin I want, so I might let you guys know by Tuesday which one I decide on. But I think I like the sewer version the most, the sewer deluxe version. But I figure if I'm gonna go sewer deluxe, then like there's like that 2-pack version, but the 2-pack's like over $1,200, which is insane. And it comes with freaking everything though, just everything, including penguins
much
and
is
all
it?
the extra. It's like $1,200 or almost $1,300 for the 2-pack.
$1,200?
But it's like 2-pack, comes with all the dioramas that are in the box. It comes with a set of penguins. Like I think if you were to get like opposite versions, you'll save a couple $100 anyways. It sounds like if you were to get them individually, but still it's pretty pricey. And
So
I don't know if I
listen,
need 2 penguins.
we went through the same conversation with Jazz Inc. It's not Jazz Inc. Excuse me. In art when they first dropped, right? It's like it's a lot of money to put up without understanding what your product's actually going to look like. I'm nervous though about like those are really complex figures that he's starting out with Catwoman and with Penguin, and I get they did the Iron Scavenger and stuff, but like, bro, that's quite the gamble in my eyes at the very least. You worried at all about it?
No, I mean I've got the Catwoman on order. I think it's going to be good. I've said to you guys before that I think he can't afford to fail. His reputation's on the line. At least InArt was a branch of Queen Studios, so if InArt failed, they could be like, "Oh, we just severed the limb. Sorry, we tried, didn't work." And Queen Studios would maintain its reputation, whereas like Jazz Inc. has Jazz Inc. stamped all over it. They've been gaining at least a pretty solid reputation for their vehicle designs. If they then totally shit the bed with figures that people spend a lot of money for, it'll just absolutely sewer their reputation. And I feel like it would be more impactful and hurtful for their business for them to take that risk than for them to drop the ball. So like I just don't think they can even afford to fail.
Just in terms of the catastrophizing, like the scenarios, right? I don't think that it's going to be like it's going to come out like shit, but I could see a scenario where you've spent a lot of money and then you get it in hand and you're like, this isn't particularly great. Like it's just fine enough, but it's not necessarily up to the standard that I would get from other companies. That's kind of the scenario that I feel like might be the most realistic.
I think though that I felt that with Hot Toys even, right? In many times I've got a Hot Toys in that I was highly anticipating, and then I'm like, it's good, but it's not what I thought it was going to be, right? Even the InArt, I just spent all that money to get that InArt Paul Atreides, and while I love the figure, he had a plethora of QC issues. Like there's things that doesn't make sense, and I paid a lot of money for that guy too. But he's still an amazing figure, and he's still an amazing representation. And I do think that these representations from Jazz will be the best representations that exist over the third-party options that are available. At least they better be, because again, he'll otherwise crush his own reputation with that. So I don't think I just don't think he can go that way. I agree with you though. There's always that possibility where you're going to see some drop off, but I do think that the pricing on the figures are better than the pricing on the vehicles. I also think that they're more in line with competitor prices right now. So I would expect some level of range between a cheap hot toy and like a pretty solid priced in art somewhere. It has to be in that range for the price
Yeah,
points
yeah.
that they're asking for.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm eager to see, and I'm hoping he does well.
Same.
The more
Oh,
competition,
same.
the better.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
I agree.
Dilo says if I spend $1,400 on a figure and it sucks, I take it to the grave. Dude, you're not
Send
wrong.
it back.
Man, I think that's the other hard thing, right? Like,
Yeah.
people that are going to pay it, there might be a lot of cope. Like, well,
Okay, but sorry to interrupt, but like to
Yeah.
your point, like I did spend $1,200 on the two Jokers from InArt, and while they're great figures and the diorama
Yeah.
display is pretty freaking awesome, I have already now been pursuing a custom head sculpt for Joker because it's still just not what I wanted for a $1,200 set. So like it could be the same way as well. Like technically I did the exact same thing with Joker. It's just that I really like Heath Ledger's Joker, whereas like Danny DeVito's Penguin, I've wanted a Penguin for a while. But if like he's not on the same character level for me as Joker. So like as long as he's really good, I'll be happy with that, or like pretty solid, I'll be happy with that. I don't need the perfection like I felt like I wanted, and still am chasing.
How is that project
with
coming along?
Heath.
Have you gotten any updates on it?
Yeah, I should be getting it. It sounds like in the next month, which is pretty
wow.
cool. So somewhere between, sorry, what's next month? June. Sorry, they said somewhere between July and September. So the next 2 months,
Nice.
hopefully. But even if it's
very
on the high
eager to
end and it's
see.
September, yeah, I'm excited to see it, man. It's gonna look pretty cool.
but bro, with the InArt 2-pack, though, I know I was pretty vocal when I opened it up. Like, okay, this is nice. It's a nice set. I had the sculpted version first, and I was like, the rooted is cool. I don't know that it lives up to the $1,200 price tag. I definitely was saying that, day one. And obviously, as time has gone on, like I just got that Hot Toys sculpted version. Pretty damn good. So, yeah, I don't know, man. That's
Well, and then people have spent recently $1,200 on one figure for Anakin, right? Hoping that a better 2.0 Sith
Yeah, but
eyes
aftermarket,
version
though.
doesn't immediately for sure. That's true. That is aftermarket, but still, my point is that people are
I get what
willing
you're
to
saying,
spend
though.
that amount of dollars for the risk that something they like more doesn't come out literally tomorrow, and they just burn $600 because as soon as another one hits and it's even slightly better, or there's leather or whatever,
Yeah, I get
done.
what you're saying.
Done. So, yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see it. I'm excited to see what they do. Because it will be I think just for collectors it'll be super disappointing. I know for myself I'll feel very disappointed because I've been heavily anticipating the Batman line from them and seeing what they can do. And I like the Mars Toys offerings that we've been given so far for the most part, but there's definitely room for improvement in some of those characters. So I like, again, if Jazz is also looking at, Poison Ivy down the line, the Uma Thurman down the line, and some of these others, I mean, it could be expensive, but I think it'll be, I think they could be pretty premium looking collections. For sure. What I haven't thought lately, I've been comparing it. People are going to think I'm crazy for this, maybe, but I watched Justin's collection video on the Batman, the BVS suit, the 2.0 versus the 1.0. There's a part of me that likes the BVS, like the 1.0 more. There's a part of me that likes it more, and I'm like,
kinda
is
with
it
you, Ben.
is it me? Like, is it? I think it looks more like. I mean, I think it looks.
It's
I
you,
think it
bro.
looks better. It's crazy.
I'm not hating the take, Ben. I'm honestly not
Yeah.
hating it.
No. Okay. 'Cause, like I
It's not
I
as-
thought maybe
it's
people
not
would
as
think I was
crazy as you're thinking, bro.
That 2.0 looks really damn good. You know, what I want is Topo to do another set for the 2.0, though, because I still have this guy that I need to put on my 1.0.
Yeah, I think if I had the 1.0, I wouldn't feel tempted to get the 2.0 at this
With the
point.
stubble.
All right, so I don't
They crushed
update on
this,
the
it's
mail
gonna crush
person.
that shit.
I don't know if I don't know if we've had a stream since this happened.
No, you talked about it on
Okay.
Wednesday.
Okay, so I did get a call from the post office because I filed a complaint, and he was like, "Yeah, so I read your complaint. I talked to the mail carrier, and he was saying that your mailbox is really old, and that's why it wasn't closing." And I was like, "Well, it's a brand new mailbox. Like less than 2 years old, and there's mailboxes on the street that are like falling apart, but mine's not one of them. And he's like, well, he's like, the note, supposedly he said the note was written to everyone on that street to check their mail daily, and the context that wasn't added was that someone had been stealing mail, and that's why he says the mailbox was open. But I'm like, I told the postmaster, I was like, with all due respect, like, I asked both my neighbors. I only talked to the two to the left and right. I mean, I don't really talk to any of the other ones. And I was like, no one else had notes written on their mail that they noticed. And I was like, but also, like, I get home at 4:50, like 4:30 to 4:50, and the mail's delivered about 4:30 every day. And so for what you're telling me to be true, someone would have to steal the mail within like 1 to 20 minutes after it gets delivered. But on that same street, when I get home and notice that my mailbox was left open, no one else's mailboxes were ever open as well. And I was like, and also he stopped leaving my mailbox open after I left that note. And I was like, and also, with all due respect, like, I have cameras and I've seen him leaving them open on the cameras. So it's not like, you know, if there was someone stealing in my mail, I would catch them on the same camera that I'm catching your mail carrier. So I was like, I'm not really buying that. I'm like, I don't really want to make a confrontation here, but like, that's simply not true. And I was like, he was like, yeah, he's like, that's what he told me. And he's like, if you're telling me you have cameras, like, you know, obviously, like, then what he's telling me isn't true. But he's like, I did tell him to stop messing with your mail and like writing on it, and that it's not our business how often you check the mail, and that it is our responsibility. Even if the mail physically can't fit in the mailbox, we still need to be delivering that mail and securing the mailbox that it can close if it's physically possible to close the mailbox. So he's like, I'm going to talk to him again, but he's like, that should be the end of it. John was telling me to ask them to stop leaving advertisements. And I don't know if I just don't get as much mail as I thought, or most of the mail that I'm getting is advertisements, but I haven't got a letter in 3 days in the mailbox, but I have gotten 2 packages. So I don't know if that means the guy's like being petty and not delivering other mail, but at the same time, I'm like, well, it works for me, I guess. But, yeah, the guy's like, I'm going to talk to him again. He's like, you know, cause this is just what he's telling me. But I'm like, yeah, I mean, I was like, again, like, I'm not trying to bust this guy's balls, but like, you know, I was like, I have been checking it more often, but I also don't need him to fucking be writing on my mail. So.
Yeah, I'm a fucking grown ass man, a fucking taxpayer. Like,
yeah, fucking.
A taxpayer.
I go to doctors for checkups. I don't need someone telling me check my mail.
Yeah, check up on my fucking mailbox, bro. But yeah,
check
thanks,
up on my
thanks for
motherfucking
asking.
balls.
Feel bad because Mike's remaking my Let's Get Nuts sign, Zach? He texted me today.
Oh, yeah?
Like, I guess it's not. I guess he's like, I guess it's just gone. It's just lost in the mail. So he's gonna reprint it for me. I feel so bad for the guy.
Dude.
He's a sweet guy.
Dude, also I don't know how. I bought a figure and I knew it was not complete, but I guess I didn't realize it when they sent the picture of the figure. But it didn't have the right hands for that figure, and I think it might be a knockoff. But I don't know.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I bought a retro Pizza Spider-Man to replace the other one that I had.
Oh yeah.
Because I really love it. I actually genuinely love this figure so much. The retro one with the colors. It's got that light blue, but I mean it looks fine. But the hands, it came with 2 thwip hands, which this one doesn't have. And the only version of this figure that ever came with more than one, and even the spare hand that he gave me wasn't the right spare hand. The only version of this figure that ever came with A, more hands, and B, different hands was a knockoff from China.
That's weird.
But, I mean, it looks pretty real, but I'm like, did he maybe just mix up the hands? Like, from a
Maybe.
different Spider-Man? I think that might be what it is, but to be honest, I'm kind of annoyed. I mean, it was only like $7 for the figure and then another $7 to ship it, but I'm just like, man,
That's fair.
that's annoying.
Well, I
What are you
guess
kid bashing, Marco?
Allen Iverson. I didn't
Oh,
expect him to come fully nude.
Damn, is
though,
it the Diddy
so-
version, bro? What the fuck?
Yeah, bro. Like,
Why is he like that?
Because he's got the jerseys.
Oh,
here.
dude, that's pretty
Yeah,
Didn't expect
dope.
him to come fully nude.
But I just opened the box. I'm like, oh, here's AI. Just
Dude,
fucking naked.
okay, honestly,
Maybe
dibs if you ever sell that.
Yeah.
I'm
for
calling
sure.
it right now.
Bro,
Dude, I have my fucking Giannis coming in soon for like 115 bucks.
Yeah, same, bro.
Is that
pre-ordered
is
it.
that like Janice with a soft J?
Oh, he's sold
Or-
out, bro. Oh shit, dude. Wow.
It's packing.
Wait, did you get your
See it,
Allen
yeah.
Iverson from Big Bad Toy Store?
I did, yeah.
How much was he?
Boy, he was.
Was it 300
something.
bucks?
Maybe a little under
$299?
$300. I think they increased the price since I got it. So
Oh, okay.
it was like reasonable enough. Maybe it was like mid to.
Dude, and he looks good because
Here's
he's got both the sleeves to
Yeah, man.
hide the
It's got all the
joints.
accessories. Yeah.
Dude, the
It's- I mean,
original
it's a
AI,
straight
bro.
it's a straight reissue of the old one, but this is one that I wanted for a long time. So yeah, pretty stoked. To have
Practice? We're talking about practice? Dude, that's a legendary.
this. Not a game. Not a game.
Dude,
Dude, they
I'm so
included
stoked
that
for this
in
Giannis.
Ted Lasso.
I remember that. I haven't seen the show, but I've seen that clip and it made me laugh.
Yeah, me too. I haven't seen the show, but the clip, I was like, bro, this is fucking legendary.
Dude, back in the day when like the shipper box thing was happening, we made a meme and it was like, boxes? We talking about shipper boxes?
Bro, I miss out on that Derrick Rose though. That was one that I wanted.
Dude, the Derrick Rose would have been cool. I still have my LeBron. I'm still trying to figure out where to put it. He has a tattoo on his penis? What the fuck?
It's not true.
How do you know this?
fucking around.
Does it say AI when he's soft and Allen Iverson when he's hard? Like,
Bro, fucking legendary comment, brother. That is fucking
pretty good, right?
hilarious, dude.
Dude, why would you get a tattoo on your dick? This changes sizes all the time.
Jesus.
Maybe that's
If
part
you're
of it. Maybe
lucky.
it's like an extended message or something.
Dude, the fucking Kevin Durant was $89?
Bro, yeah.
Why
Equal and I
is
were
it s-
talking about that? Because he doesn't play for the Nets anymore.
Oh, yeah. Does the
Those
John
is-
Morant, did they ever add the pistol or the grenade hands?
I think they did not.
Did they cancel that figure? I don't even see it anymore.
I think it just sold out, honestly.
Damn, dude. I cannot wait for that Giannis. I don't even care if he
The
goes
Giannis
to a
is
different
sick.
team.
It doesn't look that the sculpt is kind of sus. but
No,
even
it's
then,
pretty
gonna be
bad.
good.
But even the
gonna be-
Hasbro sculpt was awful.
Yeah, he's a tough one to get right, but
Also, does
For- for
Giannis
that
have
price?
tattoos or no?
I don't think he does.
I don't think he has visible tattoos. Dude, this
did
one's
see
cool
a-
because it
I
comes
did
with all
see a
the trophies and
picture
stuff.
of his knuckles, and it said MS-13, but I don't know if that's legit.
Oh, well, it might have been photoshopped.
Yeah, we're not sure.
Is
though.
Giannis a real player,
debated.
or is that just
It's
anus?
debated.
Yeah,
and you guys are just saying it off?
Giannis Antetokounmpo, bro.
Okay, I'm just making sure. Just making sure.
Dude,
Would it be
did they
easier
make
to
it
take
the
the head
Giannis
sculpt
is a
off
real
that
guy.
figure, Marco?
What was that?
Would it be? Look at his anus, gigantic anus.
Jesus.
Anus.
That was a good. That was a good joke, Marco. That was underrated, bro.
Would it be easier to take his head off, Marco, or no?
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm not doing this particularly well, but the jersey's on now, so we're good.
Okay.
You guys have to get going. Ben, I think you said.
Yeah. Tied.
Well, I think we touched them all tonight, boys. I think
Sounds
we've
good.
touched them
You guys have
all.
helped me not snack. I appreciate it. Thank you.
You guys
Bean's a
have
bit
helped
of a
me not
snack, but-
fap.
Wow. It's an addiction.
I couldn't stop, bro. Can't stop.
I couldn't stop. Calloused hands. You hate to see it.
I'd be at day one for weeks, bro.
Look like I've been working out, eh, boys? Look at these calluses.
I don't get calloused. What is your dick? Is your dick rough, bro? I don't get
Don't
calluses
worry
from
about
that.
it. Don't worry about it.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
All right,
so-
love you guys. Everyone have a good night. Be safe.
Love you guys.
Catch you guys.
See you soon.
See you guys on, I think, maybe Monday or Tuesday. Bye.
See you, boys.